Lastly, maybe regulatory complexity. But when it is managed properly, it gives us alternate source waste as a mix in their fuel, and ultimately dependency on fossil fuels is reducing day on day, and also the fear of carbon tax. I'll say that there are challenges, and we have been discussing many times that come through with a civic sense and alertness, and maybe through recycling, or maybe through co-processing, or maybe through selling it as a fuel, then source segregation will definitely. Technological feasibility in recycling as well as you can say co-processing, which if taken as a burden is the regulatory compliances. Now, way forward, I think this is the best time when India is standing at a point, such a point of inflection, where new industries, new infrastructure, new residential housings, and thus increased consumption of waste, consumption of material, leading to an opportunity waste and generators as well as the consumers, and this will definitely bring a win-win situation for three of us. In the end, I will just like to say that waste management,
we should not litter things everywhere, and we should be more practical, and always we should think that technologies can bring changes, cleanliness in the entire world easily, but why are we not implementing it? And that is the failure of the government. That is what is my view when I was a student, and when I was doing the graduation. So after I came into the government service, so it has to segregate it. If plastic comes separately and if biodegradable waste comes separately, then we can easily convert the biodegradable waste into a compost, and the waste, he'll mix it up. If he is doing it properly, but then ultimately the problem lies with the solid waste management. So we need to bring the behavioral change in each and every level. So when I talk about very early, and she also used to say, so you should, like, before going to any lunch, dinner, everywhere, whatever. So these are all basic behavioral change that we need to bring in. So it's easier said than sanitation is such a big problem in India. It's not that governments are not doing enough. So governments are doing. So wherever we go, and even at our house also, we should teach our children. Finding solution to the entire plastic and biodegradable waste is not a big thing that in India, because last 4 years we have more than 2,800 solid waste management unit in the entire state. Last 2 years we have been able to number of machines, shredders, aggregators, data machine. So all kind of machines we are given. So probably by machineries, and so all our plastic waste management will be ready to process all the plastic in the road construction. So in last 1 year, we have been able to use around 750 kilometers of roads have been built using the waste plastic. This year alone, we have built 1,500 kilometers using the waste plastic, and
62 million tons of waste every year, and more than 75% of it remains around 1,400 tons. The first waste management rule before that, this city is more than 300 years old. This city and gradually grew eastward. It was initially a swamp, and the British engineers, they excavated some east flowing canals and gradually reclaimed the land to make it a global city. But the waste, they started to dump near Dhapa, and if you look at the Shabhumi, it was a dump site. If you look at the PC Chandra Garden, during my childhood or young age, I have seen the dumping waste there. Now, till date, this is not a issue that I should criticize, because this city was by chance developed when understanding of solid waste management was not in proper place to the British engineers. But unfortunately, when we started to build Salt Lake City or even New Town, it was planned without any proper scientific landfill site. What they initially did, they started to dump it on Mollar Valley, which was a designated wetland, and National Green Tribunal intervened. Now it comes to Dhapa. Even Howrah does not have a proper dump site. In West Bengal, there are about 107 legacy dump sites. We have created hill. So now we have started to biomine it. So generates about 3 lakh tons of plastic. My friend from Panchayat department has said that we have started to recycle it. And I am also informed that there is a one unit at Kharagpur, they are doing bottle to bottle recycling. So it has started. Europe has reached its present position of solid waste management. It took about more than 7 decades or so. But our solid operating in Bengal. That's why result is that Bangla water quality has significantly improved, but coliform bacteria count has not yet improved. We have a long way to go. West Bengal Pollution Control Board has created a very intensive air quality monitoring network. If you download what we call Poribesh app from Google Play Store, you can see the dynamic data of air quality all over Bengal, starting from Darjeeling down to Sundarban. What are the sources of this? We have engaged some premier research institute of India, asking them to segregate the sources of pollution. It is from industries, it is from construction site, it is also from dump site, and there are many other sources. So if you look at the Dhapa or any other dump site during the winter evening, you will find that it is burning, resulting in the emission of the methane. But still, it was a difficult task. Then we started one optimistic project. With the Forest Development Corporation, we have started 3 pilot projects. One in North Bengal, Salugora, one in Western Megdapur, other in Purulia. What we are trying to do with the forest residue and crop residue, we are converting it into biopellet. Biopellet is a kind of biofuel. The government of India has banned pet coke and furnace oil because it is extremely polluting, and advised the industry involved. So we are trying our best, but I strongly believe that one pollution control board, one state government or one central pollution control can't do nothing. It should be a people's movement. Each industry, each citizen should come forward in this waste management and waste recycling. For industry, it is also a business opportunity. For what we are trying to do, I strongly believe that only the children can change the face.
He looks forward to partnering closely with Pollution Control Board to further strengthen sustainable waste management practices.